is, I think, the most nervous I've ever been in my life because of this awesome audience and the awesome competition tonight. And partly because, as some of you are aware, I never prepare very well for speeches like this. And this is no exception because, well, I got onto YouTube a few days ago to check out some comedians to see if they would inspire me in any way. And unfortunately, Chubba Kuche wasn't up there on YouTube yet. I'm sure that'll come up sooner or later. But I had to fall back on my last speech because I felt like it really wasn't, well, football, right? And I admitted here on stage, and Mary chided me afterwards for doing that I really don't like football. Although she just admitted herself, I don't know if you've noticed, that she hates the game herself, which was very brave of you, Mary. So I decided to do a little bit of research and see if I could find some affinity for football. And I went out twice this week to watch some football games at local bars. Last night I was at the Caledonia. Let's hear it for the Caledonia, hey? And a couple of teams were playing. I guess one of them was Arsenal, which I found out was from London. And the other one was Bayern München, which thank God I speak German. They're from Munich. Otherwise I wouldn't have known. And I just sat there and watched these people watch the game because honestly I couldn't get into the game itself. But the psychologist in me was sitting there watching these guys with utter focus for what was going on the screen, like teenagers playing some video game or actually more like surgeons doing a heart transplant. And then occasionally they would go into ecstatic joy with, yeah, goal! Followed by occasionally, oh, he missed. And of course the heart transplant patient would die. But then they all went home and the bar was empty. And I realized that they were going home to their families and their everyday lives. And that's when I got to thinking that now I know why I don't really get into football, because I don't need it, because I have the gift of the gab where I can get excited and feel disappointment sometimes and get joy and then go home to my regular life afterwards. But then after they all left the bar, I was able to return to the people who I was with in the bar. My mother, who is here from America, and her new boyfriend, who she found on the internet. It's okay, she said I could tease her about that. I mean, let's hear it for a 60-something-year-old woman who goes on the internet. Go, Mom. She's tried this before, but it didn't work out so well. She had my brother-in-law do a background check on her. It turned out he was lying about several things and the relationship was over. She decided not to do the same thing with this guy because, well, he's a retired law enforcement guy, the California FBI sort of thing, and she figured, well, either he's totally clean or he would have cleaned it up already. It wasn't worth doing a background check. So the other two people at the table were my two best friends, Martin and Steve. They're here tonight. Great to see you guys. And my third best friend, my new best friend, the third glass of cider. And Mary warned me last year about this time about cider because I hadn't drunk any alcohol in about 15 years. And the funny thing about cider is that it tastes like apple juice, but by the time your brain realizes that it's not really apple juice, it's too late. So we invariably got talking about politics and religion, of course the Pope. There's no alcohol in the world that'll make me talk about sex in front of my mother. Steve mentioned, because I'm totally isolated to outside world events unless they get posted on Facebook, that the Pope had been chosen, and I said, who is it? Who is it? He said, don't worry, you won't be disappointed. I'm like, yes, another black brother in world politics and world leader. And he's like, white faces like I'm seeing here. And he's like, no, he's from Argentina. Oh, well, I guess I don't really know why I care, because I'm not Catholic and I'm not from Argentina. I don't live in a country where Catholicism really has much of an influence, but that was the highlight of my life, and that's how I learned how I don't really like football still. I'm sorry, I'll try again for next year, and how I can bring a little bit of politics and religion into an otherwise forbidden topic.